North Carolina could see its first ICE detention center by the end of the year, according to a plan brought to light through an ACLU FOIA litigation and further confirmed by additional reporting and recent developments. Let's do a quick roundup about what happened in July. But before we get into that, a bright spot. We are proud to center young voices across the South through our Future Echoes Zine project. In July, we featured Hope Kerrigan, who reflected on the complexity of Southern voting power and the importance of challenging harmful narratives while uplifting voices too often overlooked. As always, submissions are open for visual artists, writers, and makers ages 18 to 30 on how to leverage political power as a young Southerner. The link to submit is in our bio. Okay, now back to a troubling development on what could become the state's first ICE detention center and one of the largest on the East Coast. Earlier this year, new documents obtained by the ACLU, ACLU of Virginia, and ACLU of North Carolina revealed that ICE is considering new locations for potential ICE detention centers, namely one in Winton, North Carolina, called Rivers Correctional Facility. In July, internal documents obtained by the New York Times confirmed that ICE plans to reopen Rivers Correctional for immigration detention by the end of the year. The roughly 1,400-bed facility in Hertford County is owned by Geo Group, a private, for-profit company that has a troubling record of horrific conditions in its facilities and profiting from human suffering. We vehemently oppose reopening Rivers, and we're demanding transparency throughout this process. If you want to understand more about the federal government's renewed push for expansion of ICE detention centers, check out our newest YouTube video by our comms intern, me, on how Trump's mass deportation campaign is bringing back private prisons. Another legal update, we also found out that some county jail offices were misapplying two other laws, HB 10 and HB 318, leading to unlawful over-detention of immigrants. So, our legal team, alongside the NC Justice Center, sent a letter to every county in the state. Counties cannot deny bond to someone because of an ICE detainer, cannot run a second ICE check to give ICE another chance to issue one, and cannot hold people past legal time limits. We're urging every county to follow the law and protect people's rights. Anyone who believes their rights have been violated should fill out our legal intake form. In addition to our advocacy around HB 10 and HB 318, we continued our legal work to protect the rights of North Carolinians impacted by systemic injustices. ACLU-NC filed an amicus brief in Bulch v. Stein, a class action lawsuit challenging failures within North Carolina's foster care system and the barriers that prevent children from seeking relief through the courts. At the heart of Bulch v. Stein is a fight to ensure children in the foster care system can have their voices heard in court. The case highlights a catch-22, where the system can make it difficult for children to build the relationships needed for an adult to advocate on their behalf. We filed an amicus brief with national partners urging the court to adopt a standard that makes it easier for children to access justice and challenge systemic failures. With so much on the line, there's never been a better time to get engaged. Whether you're contacting your legislature, staying informed on issues impacting our communities, or helping sustain this work, every action matters. We are also growing our team and recently opened a part-time development intern position to support fundraising, donor engagement, events, and communications that help power our work across North Carolina. And we're also opening a staff attorney position to defend the civil rights of detained immigrants in North Carolina. Links to learn more about these opportunities and everything else mentioned in this recap are in our bio.